experiment was begun by a scientist who discovered, quite by accident, these signals being sent. Please understand, they are safe as long as they are not discovered.
A kill list was intercepted. It says everyone in this room will be dead. You're number 2 on the list. Well, who's number 1?
An unknown, a civilian.
Look out for Charlie.
I want him dead.
Okay, my other NASA and space videos have been severely buried since I released them. I've been meaning to release this. I was talking with somebody about NASA earlier tonight. Decided to put this video together. So NASA Perseverance has released some new sounds from space. And they're sounds from Mars. And basically what they're saying is that they're using these sounds that they're making with the rover to judge how sound is moving in that atmosphere, saying that it moves much slower because of the atmosphere and blah 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 blah. They show us 3 different sounds. Now, I could stop doing this when people stop releasing bullshit. So I want you to hear this. This is NASA. Not me, this is NASA. Listen closely and you can hear the pings and pops of Perseverance's gaseous dust removal tool. What you're going to hear is a bunch of ELF rumble. As it blows the shavings off rock faces that the rover is examining. Check this out. There's 3 different samples. That's the first sample. I got to work on it. I'm only going to show you 2 versions of it because this is real simple. That ELF rumble that you heard, I adjusted it. Here's version 1. That is English, human voice. And that's on Mars. So these ELF rumbles are actually voice communications that are being chunked up, tore down, pitched down, and then sold to you as something else. And I'm going to prove it to you. I mean, I've already done that. I've already proved it to you. But I'm going to show you one that's just amazing. You hear that? Do you hear that? Now I'm going to show you a different version of that when this is done. Let me show you the second version of this audio here. Check this out. Okay, let's kind of hone in on this. It says, fuck him up. And then right after that, a voice says, they're animals. I'm going to loop it. They're animals. So it says, fuck them up. They're animals. So they're saying that on Mars? Is that what NASA is telling us? That they're saying that on Mars? This is one of those ELF pulses that you heard in that recording. Fuck them up. They're animals. Unbelievable. Now, the second sample that they show you is this. The whirring of the supercam. It's vaporizing rock surfaces, okay? So, that's the sample we're going to be working with. The super cam. So what I'll do is I'll show you all 3 stages to this because it's very short. Here we go, stage 1. More talking, more English on Mars. So, let's go to stage 2. This is just, it's ridiculous. Stop doing this. If you don't want people tearing it apart and exposing it for what it is, stop doing it. Sounds like I wouldn't even work with him. Now let's go to stage 3. Some of these NASA people, fans, or NASA people might say, well, you're picking up the mic on Mars. There's no mic on the rover, and if there were, who would they be communicating with? Who would they need to communicate with? Why would they put that on? But the bottom line is, these sounds, these voices are the frequencies. That they're not in the frequencies, these are the frequencies that they are saying are the noises from Mars. So the third sample that I worked with, which I was quite surprised by, is this spark gap sound. Sounds like spark plugs when they're arcing, or a spark plug. And they're saying that it's the crackle when it strikes a rock in this signal. Check it out. So I got to work on that. Here is the spark gap rock sound that they're showing you. Check this out and really listen to this. Use speakers or good headphones. Do not listen to this on your phone and come back and say you can't hear anything. I mean, this is too obvious for anybody to say anything, but still, don't try it. Okay, let me loop this part right here. Now let me play you a different version of that. Here we go. And what that sounds like it says is homicide is nasty. Now this is a pulse communication. You have to realize that these are all pulse communications. So it's not going to say it like a normal person. It's going to say homicide is nasty. And that's what it sounds like it says right now. It's homicide is nasty. That is voice, that is English, that is communication. Allegedly on Mars. Again, if you people do not want this stuff torn apart and exposed, quit doing it. Quit doing it. Stop coming after the messengers. Stop blaming the messengers. Don't blame me. I didn't create this. I'm just showing you what is really there. This isn't my fault. This is NASA's fault. So if you're a NASA person or a NASA fan and you have a problem with this, go ask NASA why this is in there. Don't ask me why it's in there. I'm just showing you what's really there and what it really is. That is not spark gap. That is not rocks being hit. That is a signal, a verbal, vocal signal within the audio. Was somebody having a conversation next to the Mars rover? Somebody has some explaining to do. That's it for now. Look out for Charlie. That's it for now. Look out for Charlie.
Oh man, I like this kid. This fucking guy's crazy.